Welcome back, guys. I'm playing another episode of Faster Than Light. This time we're on the USS Clarity, and we're about to explore the entire universe. This is going to be a standard Kelinval plays of FTL, so we're going to have a bunch of branching points, we're going to have some fun, and it's going to be a good time. One of the things I did do this time is I did play on normal. So hopefully this will give us more interesting interactions and gameplay on this. So I'm going to save my missiles here and just fire my burst laser. The reason I changed this up again is so that if I take damage on the weapon system, it deactivates the Artemis first versus the burst laser. So just take out their weapons, make sure it stays down, and fire on the piloting, and it should be done. So I hope you guys are having a good time and enjoying the content I've been producing. I hope you guys actually get a chance to play along with me and comment and create some interesting counterpoints. Alright, so this is kind of a scary ship. It has its own burst laser Mark II. So I think I am going to fire in an Artemis here, and then fire in the... It looks like some of the lasers hit each other, which is interesting. It's nice because it did prevent me from taking a bunch of damage, which is always what I want to do. So I did use up a missile there, which is, yeah, not too bad. It's okay to use up missiles. You know, as long as you don't get down to 0 missiles, it's always good. So we did get an additional missile there. We didn't get the a secondary reward. So Ion Storm, I always hate Ion Storms. Okay, so how do we want to run this? I want to run shield and the burst laser. So I'm going to make sure to take down their weapons first here. Okay, so their weapons are down, so I'll get more oxygen for our crew. You know, we don't want to starve them of the oxygen needed to live. And knock out their shields. It's always risky knocking out their shields like that, so they did bring the system back online, so I will power up shields again. For this exact reason, so now they have power to power weapons or engines or whatever else they want to power. So I guess I'll just continue to fire on the weapon system and just leave it on that. Pretty slow going, but overall I feel pretty good about this. I will turn it off and activate the shields for the next sector so that we have the shields needed. So I'm going to buy another power and buy another engine. I think that's a pretty strong strategy overall, is to get a combination of the shields and engines, especially getting level 3 engines, because now I can power down my engines by 2, and I got lucky there, and put it into shields when I need it, when I buy the level 2 shields here. So let's see how it goes. We have GM Fox again. I didn't realize that. That's interesting. So that was nice. I got the secondary reward there. Alright, so I will hit the distress beacon here. Alright, so if you send in your crew in, you have a chance of losing your crew. If you send Doc and try to rescue, you take cold damage, so I'm going to do that. And so that's an even trade, actually, at this point. And I prefer that over a lot of... I actually prefer that, truthfully, because now I have 53 scrap, and the damage is mostly meaningless. I can, there is a chance that I can even get it repaired for free. So, as I said, you know, don't mind that really overall too much. Kind of want to hop around here. I think going up though will give me more options, and so that's what I'm gonna opt to do. Alright, agree to rescue their store. I'm really not that super interested in rescuing them, truthfully, because I don't need the store. Right, so in this case I'm going to leave my engines on full because all we have for beam weapons is the one little attack drone, and then the missile launcher is the big issue. I am going to... I'm debating if I want to spend a missile. And I guess I'm going to. Well, I'm glad I did spend that missile because them running away is kind of annoying. I think I'm going to spend another... Alright, I am going to take this offer. I don't think I can kill them. And I'm just worried about them getting away, so I think that's completely fair to grab that deal. Alright, so I think I'm going to go here, here, and then maybe back depending on how my scrap amount's doing. No. So this one's an obvious 2-shield room. And I should have repaired up my door system, but not that big of a deal. So as you can see, they can pretty much do no damage to me. So I'll go repair up my doors while waiting on everything. In particular, when you get a mouse thing like this, you know, they just have 0 chance of getting through your level 2 shields with only 2 heavy lasers. I can't seem to do much damage to them, but that's fine. We'll just take our time here and save our missiles for another time. Just a nice relaxing trip out. Alright, so question is do we want a Mantis? I'm tempted to say yes. So we're going to trade about 15 scrap plus maybe a couple fuel and a couple other resources for this. And I think that's an absolute great trade, you know, truthfully. To get an extra crew member, especially a Mantis that can fight. Now the downside is that it's going to, when we rescue this ship, I'm not going to have very much to, you know, buy or sell. But, you know, that's the position we're in right now. We just have to do it. Alright, so 2 shields is obviously the correct answer here. He won't shoot down a missile if I decide to fire one. I'll just take down the shields here. And then I'm not even going to work on the weapons because I don't see any reason to. Trying to take out the engines so they don't have a chance to run away, but their repairs incredibly quickly, and I think that's because they have a repair drone, so I'm going to take out the drone system and see if that slows down their repairing, just because it's kind of annoying. And so they did pull their pilot to repair the shields, and he went back after the engines were repaired. So let's see what's at this shop. See, there's our hull repaired, so that event basically turned into 8 free scrap. We have quite a bit of scrap, but I really don't think... Actually, I think, you know, I may want to grab that charge laser. So that's basically the equivalent of a burst laser Mark 1. I think it's 2 seconds slower charge time on it. So yeah, I'll grab that, and I'll grab 1 fuel just for shins and grins. The disadvantages of having the charge laser like this is weapon pre-igniter doesn't work as well. So this is a 3-engine ship because of the missile launcher again. Okay, so I'm gonna fire the missile and then fire the laser. That's an interesting occurrence to have to knock out the drone like that. Alright, so they are getting away. The 2 missiles would be nice, since I have been quite liberally spending the missiles, but I just don't think that's important overall. Especially I can, you know, use a missile if it got really hairy. So I did lose, I think, 1 missile there, but, you know, not really that important. Alright, so you can take hull damage on this in return for a chance to get fuel. Give me the fuel. I'm a jerk. Alright, so civilian or Zoltan, it looks like we get about the same path down the road. I do kind of want to avoid all these nebula sectors. I hate nebulas. So I guess I will go with the lower path and see where that takes us. Alright, so let's move on. Nothing. I'll go back here and then move back and forward. So an easy ship. I guess I will do double shields. I have a hard time distinguishing sometimes between this laser and the one that fires 2. I think, yeah, see that one fired 2. I always think it was the one firing one. So I'm gonna fire weapons, remove their small bomb. And there's a slight chance they'll hit shields and. Oh, well, it is a ion bomb, a small bomb. That just means we need to make sure that the their laser stays offline. So 3 fuel, again, nice, but you know, we're doing okay on fuel at this point, so I don't think it's necessary. Would be annoying if they decided to target the weapons with the ion bomb here. I think it's a 17-second charge time on it. Yeah, I was about to say, I thought I would be able to get the shot in before they fired again. So a little more fuel, more scrap. I guess I will take the weapons and use the charge weapon. But I have to figure out when I want to depower. So I'll depower the engines for this fight. So it's showing that we definitely need that some more power. So just wait for it to. Oh, this is fun. This is an ion pulse. I didn't even notice that. So I'm gonna wait for the ion pulse to go, and it disabled my weapons. And shields, which is, you know, the real kicker on this is, you know, we lose, you know, all our offensive capabilities. We've taken 3 points of damage so far. Okay, so our weapons are back online. We need to get to firing on their weapons. This is what's really bad about, you know, pulses, is that, you know, you have no control over the situation, and, you know, it's a crapshoot on what, you know, goes down. Alright, so I'm not going to take that offer. I'm going to continue to fire in here. And it looks like we got lucky with them losing their shields there. So, a poor fight. I lost what looks like 8 health, or 7 health there. And this pulsar is still being incredibly annoying. Alright, so I want to get out of here. Oh. Because we haven't had the engine charging this entire time. We have to wait for it. And now we need to wait for the shields to go again. I hope we don't lose something else in this pulse. So we lost the sensors, not a big deal, and we should be getting weapons online before the next pulse. There we go. Alright, so let's get out of here. Alright, so I am going to take out the oxygen and charge up the charge laser. I did want to keep the engine online a little bit so that we can okay, so I'll fire both of them on the weapons. Come on, disable. I was hoping to get it disabled before that shot went in, so I made a mistake there with firing that charge laser, not to deactivating it. That's one of the problems with having to worry about the charge laser and auto fire is, so as a result, I'll just turn them off. Is it's so easy to get to a point where you just automatically fire both of them. So I am going to turn off the engines now at this point to get some O2. Guys, we're getting a little O2 deprived. I guess I should have waited for that cloak, but it's always hard to time on those. So, we just need to wait, kill them off, and we're done. So, this should kill them. Alright, that's some pretty good scrap. I should be able to buy some more power bars. And I'm just trying to chart out the path. Go here, 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 or here, or here. So there's quite a few left, and that's kind of what I want to do. The main reason I was checking to see is what if there was a store, within that jump or two. Alright, so I want the fuel. Alright, so we're good with one. Oh, we're not. We need 2 shields. So I am going to take off the O2 and get 2 shield. Completely went blank on that they actually have a beam weapon also. So I guess I want to take out the beam also. I'm not really sure. Or the drone. Alright, so now that they have only one, only the beam, they don't have the drone, I can switch to getting this oxygen. And one more shot with no shields should take them out. Well, or has a possibility of. They could have dodged one of those shots. So, let's just move on. I am going to power up these shields. I think it's always good to power up your shields so you have shields recharging the moment you get into a fight, because you can activate weapons the moment you get into a new area, but your shields come fully charged. So, alright, I am just going to target a combination of shielding and piloting, and so that was exactly what I wanted there. Take out both systems, and then I'll just fire on them as the charges become ready. So pretty simple fight there. Alright, I'm gonna jump down here 1, 2, and then up into that nebula. Burn a little more time before we get into that nebula. So this is a defense 2, yeah, interesting. You don't see very many of those this early, but it is a NG ship, so shouldn't surprise me. Okay, so that was a mistake. I didn't realize these are both, there's 3 lasers coming in on these, but now they're out of sync, so it shouldn't be an issue. But I did want to take out weapons just to ensure that that wouldn't be an issue. And we're done with that ship. Alright. Free fuel. Again, that one you can take hull damage on that event, which, you know, obviously hurts. So if you're running low on hull, you may not even want to do it. But yeah, that's up to you. Not threatening at all. Like, why would you design such a ship? You have a beam drone, you have a beam weapon. It's like, completely screwed if you encounter any ship with shields. But that mission, I think you have a chance of getting boarded on if it goes badly. Really not interested in an NG for 40 scrap. That's a pretty terrible trade. I'll just kill you and take your monies. I am kind of interested in getting levels 3 shields. If I can't find another shop here, I'm not interested in a slug. I'll pass on your slugginess. I think slugs are pretty low rate, you know, low rating for me. They just don't provide, you know, that much benefit. They do give you like what's the equivalent of sensors, but yeah, to me that's just not that valuable. So we're really looking for a shop at this point. So I could go to the NG Homeworlds, which actually is a pretty good idea. I believe that you can get at the Homeworlds a complete repair. So I don't want to go backwards though to grab a shop like that. So yeah, I'm absolutely not going to do that. I'm debating if I want to sell 6 or 12. I really like drones parts, so I'm going to only sell 6. Whenever you have events like that, I always say, you know, if you really aren't running low on them, then you know, it's good to just get rid of as many as you can. So I believe that's again a 50-50 on, you know, if which one they want. Help our shields down, we won't last long. So 1 point damage for 4 fuel, 38 scrap, perfectly fine trade. Alright, so we have a good store here. I am going to go one more jump and then go into it. And we have 180 scrap, pretty darn good. So we do have a Manti infestation here. Our Manti was a little low on health, so I do have to run him away. And I guess I really should take care of this fire here. Okay, I need to pay attention here. This is a lot of beams. I didn't realize how many weapons they had. Alright, so now our O2's done with. Okay, so this is... Oh, and they have a defense 2 drone. Fantastic, I didn't even realize that. This is a nasty ship. And I'm not getting any breaks whatsoever on these dodges here. Of course, you know, then I get 2 dodges in a row, but they're kind of meaningless. There we go. So we need to get through. There we go. Alright. So everyone back to their stations. And now we'll have a full barrage to send against them. So we need to miss 1. Nope, of course not. Come on, miss. There we go. Alright, so wait for that last charge. There we go. And we'll fire a full barrage in the weapons. So we did knock off the Burst Laser Mark II and started a fire in there, which is always nice. Alright, so now I want to take out the drone control unit. I'm just tired of dealing with that thing. So that was a poorly managed fight, I'll admit that right off the bat. I'm just not, taking care of that quick enough, and I should have seen the threat immediately instead of paying too much attention to the NG. Alright, so crew teleporter. We do have a Mantis on board. We could do a Mantis and a human for a boarding crew. We have hacking, always great offensive item, which could really boost us. And we have drone control with a combat drone. So I'm really not interested in doing the drone control. I'll create a split here. One group will go with the crew teleporter, and the group I will take control of immediately will be the hacking, because I feel like the offensive capability would just be a lot higher from the hacking in general. So I'll leave it here. If you like this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Also, check out the blog for all the most up-to-date information. I'll see you next time on FTL. This is Kelinval signing out. Bye.